Shiver me timbers. Talk like a pirate day this September. Use coupon code PIRATE14 and save 15% off booty at awesomedrakes.com. Arg.
Pick up your ice cubes! Just not too long, because they're going to melt in your hand.
Yeah, not in your mouth.
Not in your mouth. It's not like M&M's.
It's like the reverse of M&M's.
Is it M&M's that do that? Yeah.
Yes.
They melt in your mouth, not in your
Not in
hand.
your hand.
But ice cubes melt in both. So.
See what I
I think
did
that's
there?
a lie, because if you hold M&M's, they'll melt in your hand.
See what she's doing? All this stuff that's happening? This is Ian Andrews and I'm Derek Schomer.
You started it.
No, but sometimes when I
God damn
do
it,
that,
people, stop placing blame!
when I do that, it causes everybody to converse,
It makes
and then
me
I
so
forget to do
angry
the
when
intro.
you guys fight.
I know, you guys can fight all you want now. I've done the intro.
Okay.
It's all good.
God damn it! Alright, so what are we making?
Wait, I
We're
don't
making
think
the...
we were fighting.
Voodoo Sour! What?
Is it submitted by Spirit Cocktails, own Peter Herrera?
Yeah.
Is that what I read?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Thanks, Peter.
Voodoo Sour. So this is kind of an offshoot of a whiskey sour.
Ooh.
Because there's whiskey, and there's sour,
And there's rum.
but there's rum.
there's
See, and it
bitters
calls
and simple
for Captain
syrup.
Morgan. He said you use whatever you want, but I figured this is our winner.
This definitely was one
Kind
of our favorites. Yeah.
One of the three of the winners that we would constitute as a
Yeah.
winner in that category.
Definitely something we enjoyed. Watch the Sunday tasting, the Monday tasting video to see where everything
Spice
else.
rum tasting. Right?
So we're doing an ounce of Captain, an ounce of wild turkey,
Yep.
an ounce of lemon juice, an ounce of simple syrup, and a dash of bitters. We're using some blackstrap bitters.
Oh yeah.
And we're garnishing with a cherry and a lime.
Yeah, put these in your face hole.
All right.
They are bitter, so you
Cherry and a
definitely
lime
want
or a cherry and a lemon?
Cherry and a lemon.
cherry and lemon.
Sorry.
Oh, good. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna make.
Like Derek was counting on a lemon.
Why do people confuse lemon and lime?
Ooh,
Yep. You get that?
that's good.
But it's also stark punching you in the face with that bitterness, right?
It is in the back end.
It's definitely got like
Up front, it wasn't as bitter, but
right. It's got
That's really
the
good.
molasses, and you're like and then you're like oh my god, that's
Must
gonna
really
hit me
be
in the
bitter
face.
if Derek can taste it.
I know,
I know,
right?
it's got the right bitter.
Derek has no bitter taste.
My
to him.
bitters are all
Apparently,
messed
it's
up.
hereditary.
Yeah. And this is truth. I don't know where you would get them, but do you still have your bitter
Test strips?
Test
Oh,
strips?
You want to use this one, the not dirty one, or
Oh,
you
okay.
just put an ounce in there?
Do you have your bitter test strips still?
Yep.
That you give to your friends when they're not looking?
I gave one to Courtney when we were down there,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, you gotta go get them to my sisters and everything, so everybody in the family can taste them." And
Did
That'll
Courtney
happen.
taste it?
yeah, when we were down there.
No, but I mean, like, did she taste the bitter?
Yeah, she
or
definitely
was it just
tasted
paper?
bitter. That's nice. Thanks for the.
What did I
seed.
go over? Oh, the seed? Look.
Yeah, it's fiber.
Oh, that's even better. Now you're not wasting one. You're recycling by draining through the
Except when it stops draining.
thing.
It's all right. I'll put the syrup in.
That was really cool.
Awesome. That was unintentionally awesome.
Unintentional. These are very dark. There's a lot of... The other thing people ask me about bitters a lot, and I've actually had people call, they're like, I think my bitters are bad. Like, why? It's like, because there's things floating in them. I'm like, no, that's what happens.
Boom.
Let's do 3. He said a dash, which means 3 to me.
Okay.
That good? You want to do more?
Yeah, that's good.
You want me to do my standard 5? 4, 5.
Okay.
But they're supposed to be... They should. Some of them will have floaties in them because they're only straining with a micro strainer, and floaties can be floatier or smaller than that.
Yeah, wow.
Small floaties.
There's a lot of lemon, like gunk, in a lemon, huh?
Yeah. Turns out. Yes.
It's like lemon slime. Ice me, Scotty.
I'm still lost on your lemon slime reference.
Not a reference, just lemon slime.
Oh, so, when you are the master of references, so you.
You assume everything I say is a reference? I guess that's a safe.
So did you start watching True Blood? Was that you?
I watched like a season and then the first episode of the second season. I never really got into it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the first season. It was really good. But that was years ago, so I never picked up.
Yeah.
I never had HBO until recently, so.
You just started watching it. Oh, we're on the second season now.
We're watching it on
You want
Amazon
to throw
Prime.
some ice in that rocks glass?
I can
or-
do that.
Derek made a good point. It is kind of like Heroes.
It's like here.
I never saw that. I never watched.
Oh, you never
Heroes.
watched Heroes?
No.
Oh, I like Heroes.
Really? You should watch season 1. You don't have to watch the rest.
I think I watched one episode. Maybe I'm like,
No.
Really, I liked Heroes.
You're an idiot if you don't like.
well, maybe I'll go back and not be an idiot.
There you go. I don't want to be an idiot. I didn't do that intentionally.
I guess I'll have to watch it, so I'm not an idiot.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
I love the sound that Crystal makes.
Dude, yeah. So these are called what are they called? The Hong Kong hip hop? I think they're called Hong Kong hip hop rocks glasses.
That's awesome.
And I didn't name them. It's the Hong Kong hip hop series of glassware. They have different wine glasses and stuff like that. But the deal was, I wanted to eventually carry because I'm trying to carry a professional level of bar tools and a professional level of stuff.
Yeah, you want to do that.
And
you got the lemon?
Yeah, I do. So what should
I do? Spear and then cherry?
Yeah, you do whatever you want. It's Peter. He didn't really. He's not.
Do a flag.
You can flag it if you want to. It's a lot of work.
What's a flag?
That's when you do the peel over and you put the cherry in the middle. But
okay.
it's not a very thick lime, so I don't know if you pull that off.
But
I wanted
it's not any kind of lime. It's a lemon.
Whatever.
Poke the lemon and then do the cherry and then poke the other side.
He's parking the cherry first, but he can put the cherry there to rest it. So I was carrying professional bar tools. So I have this julep strainer, which is apparently out of stock, and we get those wherever they go. The spoon. So
There
that
you go.
when people want to level up
Beautiful.
their game, and then you get all the other stuff.
Flag.
I wanted to start carrying crystal because it's higher quality,
It is.
it's cooler, it's heavier, it's a better product in general, and I don't have to QA the thing. I quality check all the glassware, so I'm throwing it out.
But you don't have to do the high stuff because you know it's going to be good.
But with the funny stories with these,
Look how great that flag looks.
I just want to watch it.
I'm waiting for the cherry juice to bleed in.
It will.
I know it's going
It's
to.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I started carrying these because in order for me to get my 8 cases of tiki mugs without having to pay shipping, they have a special promo where you can get free shipping if you spend over like $800.
Okay.
But I've been doing that a lot, and they're like, okay, let's slow down now. Here's a lot of this free shipping. This is really because we want to start selling this crystal glassware. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, so what do I need to do? It's like, well, you need to buy the crystal glassware in order to get free shipping. I'm like, okay, well, how much do I have to buy? It's like, well, like a case. I'm like, how much is that? It's like, it's $98 or something like that. I'm like, okay.
So you can spend $98
or 117
or
on shipping.
117.
So I'm like, if I buy these and I sell them, I make money. If I just spend it on shipping, I make nothing. So, and I spend more. So it made sense to do this. And then if they sell, if people start buying the crystal, I'll just actually carry it for real.
Yeah, right.
But it looks really nice. It's a nice glass.
Let's see if
I
it
was
tastes-
very happy.
Does it taste nice in the crystal?
It will taste better in a crystal. I don't really. Oh, it's got a weird sludge factor. Or is it just cold?
It's cold. I like that. That tastes good.
I even checked to make sure it prismed, made noise when you hit it with stuff, and it's crystal.
That's tasty, Peter. I like it. Voodoo Sour. That's good.
I like whiskey sour. It's one of my favorite drinks.
You get the captain in there, that sherry cask captain.
Mm-hmm.
You get that flavor.
But yet at the final part, it tastes like a whiskey sour, but the front end is the spice rum.
Yes.
So it's like spice rum. It's like you had a spice rum with a whiskey sour chaser.
That's so good.
You can use that.
That's really good.
It's a spice rum with
Well
a whiskey
done,
sour
Peter.
chaser.
I'm a fan.
It's got.
Is he in there? Is he watching?
No, I don't think so.
God damn it,
He's
Peter!
probably
Why aren't
working.
you here live? That's good.
He's actually working. He intends to work on Friday nights. But it's a classy, easy drinking. It's not that hard to make either.
No, it was 4 ingredients. And
There's no sour mix.
some
Sour
bitters.
mix makes everything more of a bitch because you got to actually make the sour mix.
Well, what's nice is it's the lemon juice and simple syrup, but you don't have to make it separate.
You don't have to make a sour mix. You just build it all in one vessel.
Yeah.
And
Do you
get
like
your flag.
sours and stuff too?
I
You
guess
might
you
want
can
to
try
suck
it.
on this before we devastate this glass.
So did you try these by themselves?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, they were bitter, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
but
got
you get the molasses
molasses
and the black strappiness up front,
Right.
but then the bitterness comes in afterwards.
So, Peter, being
That is really
a
That's a
fan
really
of the
good
show, is smart. He just wrote a dash of bitters.
He
He's
knows.
just like, you'll figure it out. So I'm like, all right, I will. I know he doesn't have these. See,
See, even Jen wants it.
right.
It's great.
It's an easy drink.
And look, it was up here when we gave it to her.
So now Peter's gonna have to buy some
Now
blackstrap.
it's down here.
I thought the blackstrap made sense against the rum.
Started from the top and now we're here. Started from the top and now we're here.
And now we're gone.
Started from the top and
Now
now
we
the
have
whole
just
crew's
ice.
drunk.
Just a bottle of ice. Sexy glass, sexy drink.
Sexy glass.
Tasty
Sexy
drink.
garnish. Hello.
Awesome.
This is a flag, yo.
Sexy bitters. So I didn't know what a flag was. I hope you guys just learned what a flag was if you didn't know what a flag was.
It's got nice dryness.
Sometimes I'm stupid. It happens. I'm okay with it. Though.
This is like a whiskey sour.
Stupid is an opportunity to learn.
This is like I'm trying to figure out how I can work a mullet in here.
There's one more.
You're not going to stick that in my ear, right?
Test.
I don't think you can use that with a full drink, can you?
I thought you can only do it with a full drink.
Really? Almost. Can you do it with lemon juice?
I don't know.
It's not working.
You're alive.
Oh, almost. You have to go faster. Rub it harder. Is it drying out your fingers? Rub it harder. You're not any good at this. You know what? It's never gonna work. You wanna know why?
You need water.
No. Oh Jesus. Okay, it's gonna. Okay, it works sometimes. I think it's because.
The shape.
I was thinking. That's kind of annoying at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a mic that
Really loud.
someone's too close.
Yeah,
to
like you're
their
too
mic,
close to mic. No, but I'm thinking because it's not stemware, it doesn't have the time. Doesn't have the vibration because it's sitting flatter on the table. But it does work. You can tell.
Yeah,
You have to practice at it.
Only Crystal does that, right?
Right. That's a good drink. I'm still trying to figure out how I can compare it to a mullet because it's got the spice rum in the front and the whiskey sour in the back. I don't know what that mullet that would be.
Punch party up front, whiskey business in the back.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely got your. It's like a Caribbean drink that has mated with Kentucky style.
Made with a classic drink.
Yeah, it's classic meets Caribbean all at the same time. Right.
I think it's because I use the sweetness.
And now you decided to lick on it, and you're gonna lick it and then rub all the edges.
You guys don't want the rest of this anyway.
You might as well have just licked all the way around it and said it's mine.
I think that would help.
A dropper. Is there a certain number of drops you consider a dash, or does it depend more on the
I hate
bitter
that
/
one.
drink?
So what do you guys?
Such a user preference.
What do you guys think of dashes, pinches, drops, and there's got to be at least 3 more measures that all mean splashes. What the hell does that really mean? I look at the dropper. The dropper is a universal awesome product.
Yes.
Because
you can say drops.
It always comes out the same, right?
Yes.
I usually use 3 drops. I would call that 3 dashes. In a dash, you could also have powder and make it a dash.
Yeah, so dashes are the ones that don't have droppers.
Different.
You kind of dash it.
Yeah, this would be a traditional dash because it doesn't have a dropper, right? It's got a stopper, but all the stopper are developed differently. So
yes.
The stopper size is dependent on the head of that.
Different openings,
the diameter. So if you have this,
have air inlets.
right? And I don't have any here, but oh no, I do. No, these are actually mini droppers. But sometimes you see these little sample size, and they'll have a dasher on them. Mm-hmm. And the dasher's so tiny that it takes, they say a lot of them will put on the box, 3 dashes to 1 normal dash.
Okay. Yeah.
So what the hell's a normal dash? It's like something like this, but they're still not a standard size. Droppers are the way to go. And what you'll see, and I wanted to carry these eventually in the store. I just haven't got there yet. But I want to have bitter bottles.
Okay.
Like they make bitters that are glassware for bitters
that
make
sense.
A dash that's a standard size, right?
Yeah.
And that way, every time you buy a bottle of bitters, you take the plastic off, you pour it into this bitter bottle, and you just
now
use
you have the bitters. Yeah.
Big restaurants, if you see restaurants using that, it's because they want a proportion to always match.
Right, and they probably go through enough that it makes sense to have the bottles for them.
But their idea is if you have a recipe that calls for 4 dashes of Peychaud or 4 dashes of Ango, 4 dashes is always the same. It doesn't matter what size the bottle is. Big difference. Those are good.
Those are really good.
Ooh, yeah, chili.
Yeah.
Cocoa.
It's got ginger and chilies, and that is a very eclectic. That's the
Coffee and ginseng.
and Aphrodite bitters.
That's awesome.
Anytime I
Aphrodite
use them on the
bitters.
show, they sell like the I saw them all.
Wow, I just used them on the show. These things are great.
I know.
These are some of the better bitters that I've tasted.
Yeah.
Wow, Aphrodite bitters. Nice.
Yeah.
Who makes these things?
Adam. Adam's line, the UK bitters.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's they're. We had it when we did our contest. A lot of people would focus their drinks around that because I had an Adam's bitter.
Blackstrap's good also.
I have to do a blackstrap contest. We could do a whole nother line of cocktails again.
I know, right?
That was just really awesome.
Don't do contests. Have you learned?
No, a contest to me is like a pregnancy, right? It hurts.
just happens.
It's messy.
Sometimes
and then
they're
after
accidental.
like 5 years, you're like, that wasn't so bad, and
I'll
you
do it again.
Right? It's the same thing. Mine's just not a 5-year span. It's like
Sometimes
3
you don't
months.
plan on them; they just happen.
That happens to contests sometimes too. I didn't plan on them.
Didn't plan on that.
Like the squirt and beat and squirt.
Beat and squirt. I still haven't. I have to make that
stuff.
stuff. No, and I still have all the recipes to make the beet and squirt.
With you, Curtis was supposed to do that.
Curtis was supposed to do that.
The beet and squirt?
Curtis likes to make contests and never commit on it. So I have a bunch of beet and squirt recipes, but I haven't been able to do them because I have to buy squirt. Because a lot of people decide, hey, let's use squirt, the soda.
So it's squirt soda and beet juice?
No.
No, it was a comment Dawn made. It
has something to do with beating and squirt. It's a sexual
No, I
reference.
get the beating and squirting. I do it all the time.
He just did it like 5 minutes ago. That's how it drinks so often.
How do you think I'm so calm on camera?
Right. It's always good to beat and squirt before you get on camera.
So then it was the beet and squirt contest, so you had to make a beet and squirt
recipe that has beet and squirt in it.
You can make beet juice.
Well, no,
That'd be
some
great.
people used eggs.
Okay.
That's
okay.
it. Yeah. A lot of the recipes were egg whites and squirt.
Beet juice would actually be
I have
pretty
egg
good
whites.
because beets taste really good.
Well,
I wonder if you could do something with beet juice in drink.
We'll do it.
Oh, anyway, good drink, Peter.
So go get your
Check out these crystal glasses.
I'll link it. You go to the description.
Also, the Lixardo maraschino cherries, which are heaven.
Yeah.
If you like cherries, these things are
Heavy-
fucking
heaven
awesome.
in a
The only garnish that will never go to waste.
And the syrup is so thick, you can use the syrup in drinks
Or just drink it.
or just drink it. It's awesome.
Just sit there and chug it.
I chug it. You can
You
use
sell
it in
these?
cocktails as well.
Do you do these two? Or
What?
no?
Oh,
Yeah.
the garnish
Bamboo.
picks? Yeah, we
You
sell
sell the
that.
bamboo
Picks?
picks? Okay.
Of course I do.
So just about everything but the lemon and the
No, I have a
Cherry
cherry.
and the alcohol.
everything but the
Well,
lemon and the alcohol.
I even make the ice. You even have ice
yeah,
cubes
you
to make.
get Tavolo trays.
Dude, this is total product placement. This
This
is
is.
better than Amazing Race. No, not Amazing Race. What's the fat show called? Didn't
Biggest
they furnish
Loser?
everything but Biggest Loser?
Extreme weight loss.
Which is the one that I guess they all do that. Like
Yeah, they do.
America's Got Talent is Starbucks, obviously, because Snapple.
Yeah,
Everything's got Snapple mugs.
Biggest Loser. No, that's
The Voice is Starbucks.
Voice is Snapple.
No, the Voice is Starbucks.
I'll take your
Oh,
word for it.
but-
I'm confused.
They all product place.
Yeah.
It's the thing. It's the only way you make money nowadays.
You're just
The
placing
Biggest
your own
Loser
product.
is
No,
always
I
Subway.
did. That's true.
Subway? Okay, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
that's Subway. Yeah. Synergy. It's all about synergy.
Yeah, it's all about the synergy.
This is synergistic. If I
This
could
is
sell
synergistic.
lemons, I would, but I can only
Boston
make.
Shakers, maraschino, measuring cups, bitters,
Yeah, see?
skewers, glasses, ice cube trays, cherries, strainers. whatever you
I
want.
only pimp like 1 or 2 things at a time.
I
that
just
way-
pimped everything.
I know. It's
Pimped
you
it all.
switch the
You can even
voice.
get these and these.
You can actually. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, see?
You get all this stuff.
You know all this stuff.
Except for my knife. That's mine for once.
I didn't point out that.
Bye-bye! Otherwise, go to everydaydirt.com, patreon.com/CMC if you want to help
Yep.
fund the show, to fund everything. It's fun. It's got the word fun in it.
Yeah. With D.
Right. Just ignore that letter.
It's defensive funding.
So does money. All right. The episode's got to be too long.
Yeah, Rom's catching up to me. Let's go.
We're teaching you how to drink.